What's going on down here?
Just taking out a drive shaft, and to do that we have to take the whole mount off.
Oh, nice.
Okay. John, this cable goes through it. Is this your speedometer cable?
Yeah, it'll have to come off.
Is it just this 110 mil?
I don't know, probably.
Hey, John.
Yeah.
Could you explain what's going on here? What's the problem? Why are you taking this apart already?
He's worried.
So like
He doesn't
on a
just drive
Blue's
it.
Clues set or something.
We are.
All right, you want me to tell you what's going on?
Yeah.
So I think the rear main seal is leaking. Something's leaking out of the transmission, so it's best to check because the car's up here anyways, and I just put a new clutch in. I don't want it to get all soiled up with oil. And to do that requires a lot of disassembly, so right now we're trying to remove the transmission, the drive shaft, and this, what do they call it? The power bar, something bar. Anyways, it's a bar that connects the differential to the transmission. It's basically the transmission mount. And that's in the way of the drive shaft, and it needs to come off to get the transmission off anyways. You could remove this exhaust too, but got to remove this mount anyways, so might as well do that and see if that allows us to get the drive shaft off. So anyways, that's where we're at.
John, can you hand me that adjustable wrench? I think I can get this socket off with the...
Where is it?
Over by where we put the thing together.
Oh.
Do you have to remove the drive shaft to get to it?
Yeah, so to get the transmission out, we have to get the drive shaft out first.
So we're gonna drop the entire transmission?
Yeah,
Well,
because that's how you get to the clutch.
Well, yeah. But are we doing that now?
Might wait till tomorrow. Does it make my eyes look good?
Yeah, they look as blue as your car. Dude, you color matched your car right now.
Alright.
Are they really that bright?
Yeah.
Speed sensors out. Now I need...
How's it looking? How's the speed sensor look?
It looks good.
Because it sure doesn't act good.
I need a socket that size on a ratchet.
For what?
To get the brace off.
Are we doing the brace right now?
Why not?
Well, because once you take that off, you might as well drop the transmission.
Oh, okay. Well then I'm going to put the speed sensor back in so it doesn't get dirty. Back on the drive shaft. Just to...
Can you turn that down a little bit?
It's all the way low.
It's what is bright.
Oh,
That's just what it's like.
that's the bottom.
Thanks. That's actually a lot better.
John, I think tomorrow all you need to do is speed sensor and then the brace. And then the one loose nut on the drive shaft and you're ready.
then all the bolts in the transmission.
Yeah, but I meant for this part.
Yeah, it's pretty tough to take that brace off.
Yeah, it doesn't look easy. It has to slide sideways before it can come down.
gonna fall.
Get.
Whoa.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
I want to take it off.
You want to?
Yeah.
Does it just slide off this side?
Maybe you gotta take the drive shaft out. It's just so annoying to line this thing up. Whatever.
Your exhaust?
Alright, I guess I'll do that.
Just tell me what you need.
Gonna have to take that nut off.
Which one? This?
The one that's on the band clamp. The band clamp on the exhaust.
Oh.
But it might be easier to take this thing off first. So I can use some pliers.
What about? It's probably easier to come out this way. Well, it's a lot more way to go, but because this has got a pretty big head on that.
It might be easier if we just take it off there first.
Yeah, because then you could turn this. What size is that? I don't know. 10? All right, we got the exhaust off. Next, drive shaft.
Oh no. My pinion seal.
Oh no. Is that bad? Wow, you have a lot of torque.
Smells like gear oil. Is it bad?
Yeah.
Sure. It's not great. That's not a bad leak, so I don't really care.
Nice.
I don't know if this is gonna leak out, but nope. Good. This is garbage.
Is it?
Yeah.
You're putting a new one?
Just snapped the container. Look out.
John,
Would you move?
hand it to me.
What are you gonna do with it?
I don't know. You said it's trash. So I'm just gonna put it on the floor. Is that okay?
Sure.
All right. Now what? Oh, it's leaking on you.
Oh, my favorite shirt.
Is that the leak that we're fixing right now?
No.
Nice.
It's not a leak.
Oh.
I'm gonna reach.
No.
It's not
No way.
close at all. Okay, let me put a towel down. Until I get a jack.
Lay on the chair. I'm lifting you up, brother.
Marble.
All right, we got the transmission mount jack sitting here under the transmission, and we're gonna take a break. What do we got here, John?
It's 35-year-old drive shaft, so the U-joints on the original Miata shaft are basically pressed in so you can't remove them. So you can't service them at all. You can see that this just locks in some positions. It's supposed to be smooth. So that's pretty bad. They'll
Super notchy.
Yeah, it'll probably cause bad shifts and vibrations and other stuff you don't want. This one's just a cheap aftermarket, but at least it's smooth. Feels a little tight. Maybe I'll bang it with a hammer a little bit, but at least it doesn't lock up. And these are removable, so if I ever need to service them in the future, I can do that.
Nice. So we're putting that in while we're at it.
If we ever get to that point.
It's the plan.
All right, so I took my transmission out to check, see if the rear main was leaking, but turns out that's bone dry. So whatever I saw dripping out of here is probably from transmission seal. So check that, and sure enough, fixed that. And so now the transmission's back in. And I think I got everything else that was leaking. There's a, it's so dark. There's a coolant outlet on the back of the engine. Let me see if I can get some light up there. Oh, that's not great, but okay, you can kind of see it. There it is, way back up there. So that was leaking. Took it apart. Turns out I put the paper seal in upside down. There's a rubber gasket that goes in a crack up there. So installed a new one in the right orientation. Hopefully that keeps it from leaking. We'll see. It's just way easier to change that with the transmission out. So that was good to find. And then also found out that this rear seal on the transmission was installed upside down. There's a weep hole on the bottom. That's supposed to be on the bottom. The seal even says up on it. Don't know how I missed that. Anyways, that's fixed. The new seal. Now, one more concerning thing I found down here is... Okay, so this is the reverse signal. Those look fine. This is the neutral signal coming out of the transmission. And it's useful for the engine to know when it's in neutral so that it can idle properly. And that, let me see if I can get a better view here, is about to break. So I'll get that fixed, resoldered, maybe add a little length to the wire. We'll see how the wire looks once I get it all stripped. Oh yeah, this connector is busted, so that's why there's tape on there. We'll get that fixed and hopefully never lose that signal.
Alright, so I got my little extension soldered on. Unfortunately, there's no room to put one of these easy heat gun type back here, so I had to solder that the traditional way. It wasn't the easiest, but I did it. And this one I could just use the quick melt ones. It's pretty simple, and it's all done. Looks good. Hopefully it lasts another 35 years.